is going on, chat, man? We are back, and today we are reacting to Shannon Sharpe gets angry after LeBron James narrative he pushed crumbles, man. Hey, this was highly anticipated and highly recommended, man. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, you know, Shannon Sharpe is probably the biggest or one of the biggest LeBron James fans, and you know, he always has something to say about LeBron versus Jordan, and he thinks LeBron is better than Jordan, man. So with that being said, let's get straight into this video. And if you guys are new to my channel and enjoy this type of content, man, you know, hit that subscribe button, man. Or you just enjoy sports content in general, you know, hit that subscribe button, man, and join the crew. But hey, that being said, let's get straight into the video. Yes, sir.
Shannon Sharpe almost blew a gasket hearing comments from David Griffin, the Cavs GM, during the second stint of LeBron James there, saying that the East was so weak during that stint that they never expected any resistance from an Eastern Conference team on going to the finals. They just worried about the...
That is crazy, bro. We're only 20 seconds in. I'm not gonna lie, that's already a crazy statement.
Western Conference teams. You're gonna want to see this.
Hey!
I want you to listen to a clip of Shannon Sharpe complaining about David Griffin literally saying the truth, telling facts. Because when facts and truth are revealed by an insider that was actually a part of that team, then the whole LeBron narrative, 8 straight finals, all that other stuff kind of looks weak. Because how important is that record if it's super easy to get to that final? So let you listen to that clip. And Joe Johnson is on there. Shannon Sharpe is on there. So you're going to enjoy the exchange, but I'm losing more respect for Joe Johnson as I listen to him as well. So take a listen to this clip, and then you want to stay after that because
Hey, I hope it's not super crazy, bro. I have a feeling it is already going to be insane.
Actually going to show you the starting 5 from every single team from those 4 seasons that the Cleveland Cavaliers faced in the first, second, third round of the playoffs. Every single one of those playoffs. And then you'll see if he actually had competition, or is David Griffin right saying that the East was weak and it was easy for the Cavs to get to the finals. So let you listen to that clip of Shannon Sharpe, Joe Johnson. Here you go.
You know, one of the things that we really benefited from was we were in a historically bad Eastern Conference. And all through those years, we really knew the target is the Western Conference team.
Bro, this is the freaking Cavs GM, by the way, Chad. Like, this is not your average individual. I'm not your average individual. You know what I'm saying? This is like the big of the big, bro.
There was nobody in the East who was really going to be in the way.
Yeah. Right. So you mean to tell me, if I took LeBron James with the Eastern Conference, I have this constructed right now. So if I put LeBron James and I remove Donovan Mitchell from that Cavs team last year, you mean to tell me they're losing to the Pacers?
The first clear sign right here that Shannon Sharpe has no argument, literally, is that he doesn't reference what David Griffin talked about and what he touched on, which was the Eastern Conference then, but he automatically talks about the Eastern Conference now. Nobody brought the Eastern Conference up as it is now. Like, really? You want to address a point and address the freaking point.
That is true. If he's talking about the teams now, it doesn't make sense because we're talking about then. You know what I'm saying?
Let's keep moving.
David Griffin, you need to be. So if that's the case, all I know is that when LeBron left, David Griffin hadn't been able to put a team together. I don't know why people want to take, and we're going to talk about Ron Harper. What is it about this man that people feel they need to take shots at him, Joe? Every chance they get, Nobody passes an opportunity to take a shot at LeBron. And I just want to know why.
Let me explain why that is.
That is kind of true, actually. He's not wrong on that. Like that, he's not wrong on that. But let's see what he got to say.
That one right there made me the greatest player of all time.
Okay, so he had it coming then, because what he says he has it coming for him, basically.
This man has been the most arrogant, narcissistic, self-absorbed, manipulative NBA player in history. He literally...
In history? We're talking about over everyone. We're talking about over Dennis Rodman, anyone, any crash out in NBA history, over them?
He has his agent, Rich Paul, set up business relationships with people like Nick Wright, who was on video literally admitting that he has a business relationship with Rich Paul. And they use him to push narratives that LeBron wants. Then you got Gil's Arena. The host of Gil's Arena, it was not Gilbert Arenas, but the host of Gil's Arena has set up a deal with Clutch Sports that they're working together now with Gil's Arena. What do you think they're getting back in return? Pushing a narrative. He's been trying to push narratives through the media for so freaking long, people are just tired of it. That's why. Let's keep moving.
He's been great. He's been great for so long, Ocho, that it seems as though people just are starting to despise it for whatever reason. I know Griff. Griff was in Phoenix when I was in Phoenix. He was our day-to-day guy. I really know Griff. And for him to say that, obviously, the Eastern Conference, it wasn't as strong as it is now, but for him to make it 8 straight times, man, to the finals, bro, like that's an accomplishment in defeating itself.
And that is the main reason that they are so upset. Joe Johnson just told you. 8 straight finals appearances. Now, by Griffin saying what he said, it undermines the greatness of that whole narrative, doesn't it? And they can't stand it because it doesn't look as great as it should in their mind. And Skip Bayless was perfect describing Shannon Sharpe. He said he basically a stalker for LeBron James.
Wow.
So let's keep going. But they just told you why they're so upset. This undermines the mainstream media, the sports mainstream media narrative, the ESPNs, the Shannon Sharpes, the Nick Wrights, all that stuff. The guys that have close connections to LeBron James, it undermines their whole freaking narrative that they've been pushing for years.
So look at what he had. Once you remove Kyrie, look at what he was going against. So now, if you put a healthy Kyrie, a healthy Kevin Love, and a healthy LeBron James, you mean to tell me, and this is LeBron James 2016, 2015, 16, 17, 18. You put those healthy guys, who beat them in the East right now?
Nobody.
The Celtics not beating them. Indiana not beating them. The Knicks not beating them.
Ooh. Cavs versus the Celtics with Jason Tatum not injured? Oof, I don't know, man. The Celtics are really, really good, bro.
Toronto's not beating them. Miami's not beating them. Stop this notion, man.
Excuse me very much, Mr. Shannon Sharpe. But why are you talking Kyrie Irving, first of all? Kyrie Irving was there for only 2 seasons of LeBron's game. As far as I remember, 2, maybe 3, but I think it was 2 seasons.
3.
Why are you talking about Kyrie? And second of all, you're telling me that a full and healthy Indiana Pacers like they had last year that got to the finals, full and healthy Boston Celtics with a full-strength Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown right now, they don't have a chance to beat LeBron with Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving? Are you freaking serious? There's other teams. My Knicks would have a chance to beat him.
The man was so good, Golden State got him with Kyrie injured and Kevin Love. When everybody was healthy, He chased them down from 3-1. He did they knew Golden State said, we'll never be able to beat that man again.
Now, looking at Shannon Sharpe.
Golden State said they won't be able to beat that man again. Ooh, Shannon Sharpe is talking right now. Okay.
And then looking at Joe Johnson, who was actually in the damn league. Shannon Sharpe said that when everyone was healthy, they chased down Golden State from 3-1. Everyone was healthy on which team, Shannon Sharpe? Cleveland might have been healthy. Golden State, Curry played the whole playoffs with a knee injury. Andrew Bogut had a knee injury, ending season knee injury. Their starting center, their defensive anchor was out. Draymond Green, suspended. What the heck are you even talking about?
Wow.
I just don't know why. Look, if you want to, whatever you want to say about LeBron, you can say this or that, but I don't know why people feel they need to take a shot at the man. Why? You benefited from it. You wouldn't even have a job. You got the job because people thought you could do a good job because you had LeBron. And once you had LeBron wasn't with you.
Bro, he said he could have a job because of LeBron, too. Oh, he on him, bro.
You went to Orlando.
Oh, my
And you
gosh.
stayed about as long as Skippy did in the military.
I don't know what he's talking about in Orlando, but David Griffin had another job as a GM for the New Orleans Pelicans, which I mentioned in the beginning. He did not need LeBron to get a job with Cleveland Cavaliers. That's one thing. But now, this is what you've been waiting for. I'm going to break down for you exactly, season by season, round by round. I'm going to give you starting lineups for all the teams that LeBron James faced during those 4 years that David Griffin's talking about. That was literally no competition for LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. So here you go. Okay, as we know, LeBron James was on the Cavs then for 4 seasons.
Facts?
His first season was 2014-2015. The Cavs faced these teams. In the first round, they faced the Boston Celtics.
Okay.
You listen to the Boston Celtics, you think, oh, shoot, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett. They weren't there anymore. That team had a starting 5 of Jeff Green, Rajon Rondo, Avery Bradley, Jared Sullinger, and
Who
Kelly
is that?
Olynyk. That was the starting 5 for that team.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Second round, Bulls. Oh, man, you're talking about the tough Bulls with Derrick Rose, MVP, all that stuff. Derrick Rose was already after his ACL tear and knee reconstruction. Starting 5, Derrick Rose, he was barely averaging 17 points a game that season already. Jimmy Butler, Pau Gasol at 34 years old, Joakim Noah, Mike Dunleavy in the starting 5.
That doesn't seem like a bad team. I won't lie. That's like a solid team. Especially since Derrick Rose made a buzzer beater. That's like a solid team out of the teams that he said so far.
So we faced. Eastern Conference Finals. Played the Hawks. Starting 5 for that team. Jeff Teague.
Okay, the Hawks, yeah. Okay, I understand why it was weak. The Hawks?
Al Korver. DeMar Carroll. Paul Millsap. Al Horford. That was the competition for LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers with Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, LeBron James in 14-15. Now let's see if we can go to 2015-16. 2015-16, the Cavs faced these teams. First round, they faced the Pistons. Oh, shoot, you're talking about the Pistons, Hamilton, Billups. That was a tough team. That's not the team. They faced, starting 5 of the Pistons, Reggie Jackson, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Marcus Morris, Ersan Ilyasova, Andre Drummond. That's it.
That's an alright team. That's not like a crazy team. Okay.
Second round, the Hawks. Jeff Teague, Kyle Korver, Kent Bazemore, Paul Millsap, Al Horford. Eastern Conference Finals, Raptors, decent team. Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, DeMar Carroll, Louis Scola, Jonas Valanciunas. That's the
This is
start.
the best team they played so far. Okay.
Starting 5. Who the hell is competing with the Cleveland Cavaliers? Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving, and LeBron James.
Now facts.
Let's go to 2016, 2017. Cavs faced these teams. First round, Pacers. Jeff Teague, Monta Ellis, Paul George, Thaddeus Young, Miles Turner. That was the starting five. Half of these players would be on a freaking bench on another team. Second round, Raptors. Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, Damari Carroll, Pascal Siakam, Jonas Valanciunas. No competition for the Cavs.
No competition. I'm not gonna lie. Like, they're out of all the teams. I think the Raptors is their best competition, bro. No biasness either.
Eastern Conference Finals, Celtics. Isaiah Thomas, Avery Bradley, Jay Crowder, Amir Johnson, and Al Horford. Then you're looking at 2017, 2018. The Cavs faced these teams. First round, Pacers. Wow, Paul George again. Paul George wasn't there anymore. Darren Collison, Victor Oladipo, Bojan Bogdanovic, Thaddeus Young, Miles Turner. Raptors, Anunoby, DeRozan, Ibaka, Lowry, Valanciunas.
Bro, the Raptors were their best competition, but the Raptors got swept. It wasn't even, like, fair.
Eastern Conference Finals, the Celtics. Kyrie was on the Celtics by that time, but Kyrie was not on that playoff squad. It was unavailable for the playoffs because of season-ending knee surgery. So Kyrie Irving did not play. Starting five for the Boston Celtics at that time. Baines, Jaylen Brown, 21 years old, Al Horford, Terry Rozier, and Jason Tatum, 19 years old, rookie season.
Wow.
They went 7 games with the Cavs. If Kyrie would have been healthy, LeBron wouldn't have made that final, period.
Wow.
So this was LeBron's competition. Now listen to that and tell me with a straight freaking face that LeBron had actual competition in the East with the Cleveland Cavaliers, Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving. Tell me he had some competition.
Bro, it hurts to say, but it wasn't that comp. Like, it wasn't that comp, bro. Now, I'm not even trying to hate or anything, but compared to the Western Conference where you had, like, straight Russell Westbrook, you had Stephen Curry, you had Kevin Durant, you had all types of people there, bro.
Why are you so pissed off, Shannon Sharpe? What can you argue here with of those teams that I mentioned in the starting fives that I mentioned? What's wrong with them? Did he have competition in the Eastern Conference, or was it soft as cotton? It was soft as cotton, and that freaking 8 straight finals appearances is not worth what you think it was worth.
Wow.
Simple as that. So now that I showed you all this beautiful evidence and I quoted all the starting fives for all 4 seasons, do you agree with Griffin, or do you agree with LeBron James stalker Shannon Sharpe? Let's say what you got and what you think in the comments. Comment section is open.
Chat, what do you guys think, man? Like, this is crazy. I didn't know that the Eastern Conference was this week. Like, the players that he was playing were this week, bro. I didn't know that. He said the starting fives, bro. Wow. But, chat, this is the end of the video, so make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time. Yes, sir.